Hi, I'd like to show you some exercises that you can use to get started thinking in space as you look at music and try to play it on the piano. So, this is using the idea of thinking how far away am I from middle C and counting in skips to get started. Now, if you look here, you can see that I've already been working on it and I'm having some trouble. I'm at 55%. I've done 12 out of 22, and so I need to do some more practice. So do some more practice with me. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at this note that I've been given, and I see that it's on the farthest line from middle C. So I can look down here and think middle C, then I skip this, that would be a space, then I go to that to a line. So I start at middle C and I did one skip, I get to the first line. Now, this would be a lot easier if you could visualize those lines. And so I am going to visualize them here. So I'm first going to separate the grand staff from the keyboard like this. And then add a sideways grand staff that can show me where all the lines and the spaces are. So now here's my middle C. First long line, second long line, third long line, fourth long line, fifth long line. And this is a good place to start because that fifth long line is also the letter G in the bass clef. And it would be good to memorize that one. And then it becomes kind of like a bookmarker or a waypoint that you can come back to again and again, even if you don't remember all of these others. So make sure that when you're trying to memorize, you're looking at these groups of three black keys, two black keys, three black keys, and it's right there. So I need to be able to play that note. And so I look down on the keyboard, I click it, and if I let go, I should find out if I'm right. Great. So now this next note, it's only a skip away from where I started. I could go back to middle C and think C, and then skip to the first long line, skip to the second, skip to the third, skip to the fourth, and then I'd have my answer. But I also was just on the fifth long line. I know where it is. And if I'd already memorized it, this one would be a really easy choice. So I know it's the fourth long line now. I'm going to click on that fourth long line. And yay, got it right. Now I have one that's off the charts down here. It's on a sixth line that we normally don't see. So since I've memorized where this fifth line is, I just need to skip down one to get there. So this is a line, that's a space. So that's not what I want. That's what I'm going to skip over. The fifth long line to the sixth line. That's what I want. So I've got to find that on the keyboard, play it, and there we go. Now we get to move to the treble clef. And I'm on the fourth long line. So I got to think middle C, then first long line, second, third, fourth. And I'm also playing those same notes on the piano. So I'm playing the first, I play the second, the third, skip again, and that gets me to the fourth. And so now that's the one I need to play. Okay, I was right. Now, back to the bass clef, two skips away from middle C. Starting here, one skip, two skips. Or middle C, one skip, two skips. That's what I need to play. Here we go. Now, I hope by now you remember that this fifth long line is also the G that's this far down. I can think of these black keys, and I don't have to think the letter. I just need to think those shapes, that's where that fifth long line is. So since I know this isn't the fifth, it's the fourth, I need to get closer to middle C by one skip. So here I am on that, and I need to skip this and go to that. I got closer to middle C by one skip, and now I'm gonna play that note. Oh, this one should be easy. Going to middle C, playing it. And now two skips down from middle C. And another skip from where we just were to make three skips from middle C. And now this is at the top of the 5 lines. Top of the 5 lines here, top of the 5 lines there. So that's where my answer is. But if I didn't remember where that was, I would start here and I would just go middle C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my answer. And you can start memorizing where that is. Here's a middle C. See the 2 black line, the 3 black keys, the 2 black keys, 3 black keys. That top line is right there. So try to remember what it looks like and use it as your waypoint or your marker. You can even put a little post-it note on your piano right here, and another one on middle C, and another one on this G down there to help yourself remember that that's the middle, that's the top line 5 away from C, and this is the bottom line 5 away from C. So now I want to play this note. Here I go. Beautiful. And now this one should be really easy. It's just a skip away from middle C. There it is, one skip away. And now this is in the exact middle of the treble clef. So 1, 2, 3 skips away from middle C. So middle C, 1, 2, 3, and there's my answer. Okay, I hope this made sense and seems easy and approachable. And check the description below for a link to this exact exercise that you can try yourself.